The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Well, I think they're probably, talent-wise, one of the best Tusculum teams I've seen. They're playing sound, fundamental football. They're playing some young people like we are, and some of them are making it, especially at the quarterback position. But he's getting really comfortable and great athlete, and gives them a run-pass threat at the quarterback position. And I think the thing that jumps out at you more than anything when you watch Tusculum is their team speed. They just got people that can run, and so I think they're a football team that's very, very capable.
Is there anything that stands out to you from watching film of their win Saturday against Newberry?
Well, they were very patient. They hung in there and fought until they had a chance to win, and won in the fourth quarter.
How big is it for you to make that statement with them replacing one of the best quarterbacks to come through this league in Bo Cordell?
Well, I think Bo's last year, he was probably limited some as far as running the football. And this one they got this year is not limited in running at all. He takes off, he pulls it down, takes off, and they're even playing a little zone option with him and speed option with him, and they're doing a lot of things with him, and he's a very capable football player.
How'd you use the bye week for your team?
Well, probably not very wisely, but we try to be fundamentally improved by some of the things that we did, and we tried to give them a little rest, which we did, and hopefully we needed a break, and especially coaches, and I think it was a great week for us.
Any opportunities for growth that you saw from your team internally?
Well, there's plenty of opportunities because we certainly got a long way to go to be the kind of team that we want to be, and how much we took advantage of it, I guess we'll know Saturday. But there was times when I was a little disappointed in, again, the maturity of our team of taking on the opportunities that we have, and not make it an obligation, but make it an opportunity. Make it not what coaches are trying to get you to do, but do it because you want to do it, to get improved and to get better. And so that's the part that we still got a lot of work to do in that area. We're not we don't take on the self-motivation sometimes like I wish we would.
Andy Hibbett has had himself a solid first half of the year, 4 consecutive 100-yard rushing performances. What has he done to shine in his senior season?
Well, he's had some help with a good offensive line, and of course DeAndre's getting us in good plays, but Andy is he's the whole package. He's big, and he's fast, and he's strong, and he's a team player. He's definitely a team player, so we're very blessed to have Andy.
You look at Tusculum offensively in the receiving core, a lot of weapons for Pendergrass to throw to. Is there one that kind of stands out to you, or is it the group as a whole for the Pioneers?
Well, they just got a lot of quickness and speed at receiver. And then they got a 6'10" or a 6'11" tight end that you're talking about stands out at you. He stands out because he's taller than everybody on the field. And so, they've got weapons at that position.
You talk about Wesley Powell, the 6'10" tight end. How do you defend that?
Well, you call Frankie and ask him not to put him in the ball game. So, but he's a good football player. And just have to they do certain things with him, and it seems like each one of the receivers, they got certain little packages that they like with each one of them, and so they're again, our defense is going to have their hands full.
Defensively, they're really new pretty much everywhere except the secondary. How have they made the strides that they have with all of those newcomers?
Well, they are a lot more fundamentally sound, in my opinion, just watching them, and they play with. You don't see anybody on their team that's taking plays off. They're playing, and so they've played good defense.
Shad Lyons, leading tackler, at linebacker, he moves there from defensive end. What stands out to you about number 96?
Well, he's making a lot of plays for him, and he's a guy that's don't mind mixing it up and can get from sideline to sideline. So he's a big old tall guy that can play.
Always your favorite question. 323 looms on the horizon if you pick up a win. Tie Bear Bryant. I know it doesn't mean anything to you, but how do people reach out to you, former players, former coaches who coached with you, when you come up on these milestones?
Well, most of them know that they're the reason why it's happened, not because of me, but because of them. And I hope that they join in me in saying, that the Lord deserves the credit from anything that's happened, and so for me to take any of that credit would really be wrong. And so again, I say, if you want to give any praise, let's give the praise to the God of this universe who's got all this figured out.